Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making gingerbread man cookies, and I'm taking you along and sharing our favorite recipe. We've been using this recipe for about 6 years now. I hope you enjoy. I will link the recipe down below for you, but for the cookies you'll need some white flour, some brown sugar, baking soda, some molasses, cinnamon, you'll need ginger, nutmeg, allspice, some eggs, and butter. I am doubling the recipe. These go so fast that I might as well make 2 batches. Now you need softened butter, but I didn't plan ahead, so I'm just going to melt mine in the microwave. I'm not melting it all the way, just until it is softened. I am putting the butter into the bowl of the stand mixer, and I am putting my brown sugar. Since I doubled the recipe, I'm using 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I am going to use my paddle attachment and beat it until it is light and fluffy. Once the butter and sugar are combined, I am adding the rest of my wet ingredients, which is the eggs, water, and molasses. I will continue using the paddle attachment and beat everything together until it is all combined. Now I am going to prepare all of my dry ingredients, which includes flour, baking soda, salt, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. And again, the recipe is listed down below in the description box. Just click on the link and you will be able to print it. I am going to start adding the dry ingredients a little bit at a time and stirring everything together. The dough needs to be refrigerated at least for 1 hour, and the easiest way to do this is to divide the dough into 2 or 3 sections and wrap it in saran wrap. Shape the dough using the saran wrap into disc-like forms. This way it will be easier to roll out when you take it out of the fridge. Refrigerate it for at least 1 hour. In my case, I refrigerated overnight, and I made the cookies the next morning. I like to use parchment paper just to ensure that the dough won't stick and to make cleanup a little easier. My dough has been on my counter for about 20 minutes. It's still very cold and stiff, so when I'm rolling it, it may crack, but that's okay. You can just pinch everything together, and the more you handle the dough, the easier it will be to roll out. I'm rolling the dough until it's about 1/8 in thickness and it's evenly rolled out, and I'm just using Gingerbread Man cookie cutters. Make sure you keep the scraps, just pinch everything together and roll it out again, and continue making the cookies until you're completely out of dough. I bake these at 350 for 10 to 11 minutes depending on the thickness. Now I made 2 batches, so I'm going to continue working on the cookies and baking them at the same time. They cool relatively quick, and as soon as they're all baked, I am going to make the icing. My toddler loves to help, especially when she sees me using a rolling pin and dough. It's just like Play-Doh, but she can eat it. It kept her entertained until I was finished baking. As the cookies are coming out of the oven, I let them cool on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes, and then I transfer them to the cooling rack. For the icing, you will need some powdered sugar, some milk. My kids like it when we do colored icing, so I will do a few colors, but you can just keep it white. That's my favorite look. You'll need some corn syrup, and I also like to add almond extract. It just gives it such a good flavor. The icing is very simple to make. Just make sure you measure your powdered sugar, your milk, your corn syrup, and almond extract. This recipe is included with the cookie dough recipe, and again, the link is down below in the description box. I just stir everything together with my paddle attachment. I scrape the sides, and it has to come out a little runny, just like so. I like to ice the cookies with piping bags, and I'm putting a little bit of the white aside, and I don't use an attachment. I'll just snip a little bit off on the bottom, and I like to use these clips from IKEA to make sure that the icing doesn't go everywhere when the kids are piping. I divided the rest of the icing in some bowls, and I'm just going to color them all and also transfer them into piping bags. All right, we are ready to decorate some cookies. The kiddos are always so eager to help decorate the cookies and, of course, lick all the icing. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.